Right, so we're live on YouTube.
Where else are we?
We are live on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Everybody!
Good afternoon.
Have you got your teas and your coffees and your waters and your squashes? Maybe a glass of wine?
Maybe. It's still bank holiday somewhere.
How are we doing? Oh, John, what a welcome.
Oh,
hello,
that.
Polly with the rainbows. Shamai, Helen.
Shamai, Helen. Hello, Bethan. Hello, Liz.
Hello.
Ah, lovely. How come you haven't got the video there then? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Ahoy, hoy from Sophie. Hello, hello from Bethan.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Ahoy over there.
Ooh, Bethan's got leftover Chinese. That sounds fantastic, Bethan.
Afternoon, beautiful Dion.
Good afternoon, Dion.
Hello, hello, hello.
Person.
And what do you order from the Chinese? That's what I'm interested in. I'm a Singapore noodles kind of guy with some prawn crackers, spare ribs, and some chicken, sweet and sour chicken
Only
balls.
something small then, Tom,
yeah,
obviously.
just like a little side. Hello, Liz. Hello, Mary.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Liz.
Waves all round. How are we doing? It is Tuesday, the 26th of May.
Yes.
It's cloudy.
Overcast.
Overcast.
I would say myself.
It's still...
Yo ho ho.
Love that.
Optional bottle of rum.
Optional bottle of rum.
Hello, Lauren.
I like rum. Hello, Lauren.
Oh, ham chicken fry. Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
I'm down with
I think
that.
Tallulah would like that, actually.
That's a very good point.
You want to win it, Beth? We might have to try that out.
I think we will, because you have special fried rice at the moment, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Not just at the moment. Every day, every time that we have a takeaway.
that is true.
That just happens.
There is no alternative. I can have Chinese. Where are you having special fried rice?
Special fried rice, obviously.
Always.
Who ventures to the depths of the unknown menu than your safe bet?
That is a very good point.
That's why I love a buffet.
Reams and reams and reams of pages, and yet people know what they're having before they go.
Mm-hmm. I do like a buffet though, because then you can have a little one at pick of everything.
I love a buffet for that exact reason.
Oh, the sun is beaming where Bethan is today.
Oh,
Well, that's lovely.
It's definitely not here. There's a little bit of blue
Good
sky
afternoon,
out there
Mr.
somewhere.
Woo.
Mr. Woo's made
Not
it as
too
well.
late, yeah.
No, this is like almost on time. Almost.
Whoa.
Almost. I'm not giving you that
Hello,
one.
Josh.
Hello, Josh. Dion made Singapore noodles on
They
Sunday.
are Tom's Uber fave.
How hot do you go, Dion? Because the last ones I had, they weren't really.
Well, you know, I get nervy with the Coronation chicken at our local sandwich shop. So my tongue, I like the taste. My tongue says no.
It says no.
Yeah.
A bit cloudy where Sophie is. A little rain for the garden would be ideal. Costa del Cumflenchech.
There we go.
I'll take that. Are you going to attempt it?
Cumflinfell.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's got double L's.
And you just like tlel.
Come. I said come first. Cumflenchech.
I'd say Cumflinfell.
Okay. Good effort. Dion with the spicy, like that. We've got a good effort from Helen.
I can't.
Thank you very much. I try my best.
Perfect abs. Thank you, Helen. I'll take that.
But it's got a double L. I'm unhappy about this. But then there's other place names with double L's there that shouldn't be. Had to chicken out on my day too. Oh no! Because it's too hot.
Wow, that must be hot.
That's amazing. Oh, it's not too hot here at all. I know a few people that caught the sun yesterday.
It's a bit stuffy though.
It is stuffy.
Close.
Very close.
Close.
I know we've got a few Miranda fans here. I think she uses clammy. It's a bit clammy.
Who wants to be clammy and moist?
While standing on a plinth.
Just saying that.
There you go. We lose everyone. It's like, ooh, they've gone too far. You're pressing down random letters again. Oh, he's having a go at Helen. I think we can't see the replies properly on StreamYard. It's like, I haven't touched anything.
Oh, Josh, it's so close. It's touching.
Ooh.
Deary me, imagine the sounds.
You like the
Oh, dearie me.
Reminds me of Josh saying that reminds me of the old guy in Monsters University with the tentacles.
Pretty grim.
That's the weather right now.
Pretty grim.
What have people been up to on this Tuesday morning?
Are you back in work? Are you enjoying half-term holes?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Of course, yes, it's half term.
It is half term.
It is half term. For those of you with childcare responsibilities.
Late, you're right there, Beth. And I was going to say, and I thought, I'm sure everyone's bored of it, but you came straight in there. Yeah, late. Late joke. Yeah, I like Liz's every time something a bit all right. Oh, John's exercise today is vocal ones for a good booing tonight.
Oh.
Political, maybe?
I'm assuming so.
I'm feeling political.
I'm going to say political. I don't know if Collie's watching, but I know that she comes straight from the Welsh coronavirus update.
She does indeed.
And it's like Welsh government have done it deliberately just to troll Westminster, but Vaughan Gething,
right,
who of course was accused of taking liberties and having a picnic.
Yes.
He's doing the announcement today, which I thought was quite funny. And he's also said, if I was Dominic Cummings, I'd resign. Admittedly, he didn't walk 260 miles.
No, and he just stopped. He didn't. Everyone says he had a picnic. He was just sat on a park bench. Like there wasn't, big glasses out and a great big mat out and all this, that, and the other.
No, that's true. He was on a fixed bench with some chippies for his son.
Yeah. Hey.
So Welton's done an 8K this morning.
Well
so the temperature is cooler.
Fantastic.
Where Mr. Woo is. Bethan's going to get back on track this afternoon when the temperature cools a little bit. Although, do you find that when you're on holiday, that it gets hotter in the evening because the cumulative heat?
No, I just love my life.
Or have we all forgotten what it feels like to be in nice warm surroundings on holiday?
True. I got my bag of sunshine stuff out for Friday night. I'm excited.
How exciting. For those of you that may not know,
I know.
On Friday night, Bethan has declared that the theme is I do like
to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. There you go.
There you go. So that's the theme on Friday for Sing Along Friday. So big hats apparently. Essential.
Essential items.
Big hats, essential. And that's only for a dress up. So
yeah, you never have to. Yeah.
There's more shade in the evening where I run, so that's the plan.
Sounds good.
That's amazing, and that's
keeping safe.
And that's day 2 of the Couch to 5K. You've got this. I know a few people that will be doing Couch to 5K and
very good.
And logging it on their Instagrams, and they're doing it. They are doing it. So it's great.
Very good. Lauren's being a lifeguard again.
She is.
Well done.
She's practicing for Friday.
I like that.
Oh, we've got Jalubine on Instagram. Hello.
Ooh, hello.
We're now in Scotland.
Ooh,
whoop whoop.
Fantastic.
So yeah, how are you, Louise? So that's where she is. And welcome. I don't think Louise has joined us before.
I definitely haven't heard that name before. Oh, Tina's coming in for
a
hello.
A special hello.
Hello. Say hello to everybody.
Say hello.
She said she was going to participate in Joe Wicks this afternoon with me. And I said, do a squat like you're going to sit down. And she went, well, this is how I do squats. And she sat down on the settee. I was like, well, that's not really the way to do it. So, yeah.
That's amazing.
John says, hello, Scotland.
Oh, we've got hello, Scotland. And also, Jalubine has just completed day 2 of Couch to 5K too.
Well done.
So,
hold on, 25K.
Hang on,
That's
Couch C25K.
Oh, you got me.
Whoa,
you got me.
Now, Lou, you don't need to do that.
Right, what's today's theme? Josh is on it. He wants to know.
Oh, wow.
Enlighten us.
Well, there's kind of like 2 different types. But just so Louise on Facebook, we've got Bethan, who's at the same stage as you are on Couch to 5K. Accountability buddies.
Oh, yes.
Let's do this.
Very good.
You've got this. I haven't run in ages.
Hello to Danny. Hope you are well today.
Hello, Danny. Where are you from, Danny? You're new to the group. Welcome. So, hello. Welcome to Cup of Tea.
We love having newbies on the show.
We do. Well done. Louise has said that it's really, really easy. She hasn't. But you're accountable to each other now, so it's fine.
With a sweating emoji face.
With a sweating emoji face. So Josh is asking for today's theme, and it's kind of twofold today.
Yes, go on.
It's kind of twofold.
He's in Massachusetts.
That's amazing.
So exciting.
Hello, Danny.
We are in overcast Wales, in Pembrokeshire.
In the United Kingdom.
Thank you for joining us.
That's so cool. No matter what they've done, they don't deserve. So that's going back to Mum's big comment, which we'll come back to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
That's cool.
But
anyway.
The themes for today are
Yes.
Because you've had a morning of supervision with your social work studies and placement.
Indeed, yes.
And I had a meeting with Careers Wales this morning.
And why have you had that meeting with Careers Wales?
Because for those of you who may not know, I am currently in the process of being made redundant. And my last official day is on the 17th of June. So Careers Wales offer a service for people that are coming out of employment through redundancy to help support with training. So they can put money towards that. They can put money towards barriers, so accommodation for certain trainings, depending on what happens.
That's cool.
And also, depending on your employer, they might be eligible to get £3,000 back and an additional £1,000 for additional training.
That's pretty amazing.
Worth
a phone call.
Definitely. So if you know anyone that's currently in the midst of redundancy, Careers Wales is the place to do. Is the place to go. You can book an appointment really easily. You can do their web chat, or email them, and then they give you a call back. And Wayne, I think his name's Wayne. Yeah, Wayne.
Oh, right.
Is now my careers advisor, helping me do this.
Oh, I love that. We love Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh says, love Careers Wales. They got me my apprenticeship with the council.
Yeah.
Wow.
Our brother also talks highly of Careers Wales because
he did. They gave some mega funding for him to carry on. Careers comes up as career.
On the subtitles. Career Wales. We're part of the mission to strengthen the bond between the Careers and Wales.
Brilliant.
So yes, it is the React funding, which I looked through, but it was so much more than just talking about funding.
Yes, okay.
The appointment that I had with Wayne, it was an hour long. He didn't have it in his system, so I used the web chat. This is how quick they work on the web chat.
Wow.
It got to 10:30, nothing. I was like, well, give or take, he might be overrun with a conversation before. And then it got to 22, and I was like, it's just not ringing. So I went to the website and put in the web chat. And I think I was due to have an appointment. I think it's 10:30. I think it's today. Does he have the right number? So kind of erring on the side of caution. You don't want to go in there throwing rocks and stuff.
No.
It was like, I think something's happened. I might have the wrong day. And no, they had all the correct information.
Good.
And she was like, I'll email Wayne now, and he'll get back in touch with you.
Okay.
And he did within 5 minutes.
Oh, that's great.
My appointment wasn't even on his calendar. So I was like, I don't know if this bodes well, but I'll hear him out. I'll see what happens. And the first kind of 30 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes, was just talking about what I've done to date. So from degree through to experience, through to like my leadership management qualification, Petals qualification, preparing to teach in the learning sector, where my interests are, what I want to do next. And he really helped identify what it was that I've done, which has led me to the position that I'm in now, to thinking about what to do next.
Very good.
And his first thing that he mentioned was, oh, have you heard of project management and Prince 2 qualifications? And I was like, oh, here we go. They're just going to funnel me into something which they know is cheap and it's a good qualification to have.
It is a good qualification to have, though. I'd just like to throw that out there because it is a good qualification.
It is, and it is something that I probably will look at in the future as well.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, they just funnel everyone to this.
Right.
And I was like, yes, I've seen that. My old manager was project manager for the charity that I worked for, so I knew that I wanted to do it, and I have been managing projects for the past 3 or 4 years.
Right.
So it's nothing alien to me. I just don't have Prince 2 after my name.
Yeah.
But once we kind of got past that, and I was like, that's not really what I want to do. I'm interested in it, but not as my next step. We started talking about what I actually want to do, which is coaching. And helping other people, and that's where Cup of Tea has come out of, and my 10-minute recaps that I've done over the last year as well.
Yeah.
And he made a distinction between counselling and therapies.
Yes. And
coaching and consulting.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And he's done some of the legwork and kind of given me a head start as to where to go next.
Great.
And not only that, I mentioned how much I wanted to kind of go my own way.
Yes.
And think, right, I want to build some form of business. I want to be self-employed. I want to help people on my terms, not just be a cog in a wheel of a large organization. Yeah. Because I've enjoyed the third sector, because you're kind of sent
free to do what you please in a sense.
Yeah, in a charity, in most charities, you're told, here's the outcome, go and do it.
I love third sector work for that reason.
Same. If you want to get exposure to lots of different facets of an organization, join a third sector for a year. You will learn so much in that time. And I was like, I don't want to go into a big corporate machine and learn new things, because you're given the task.
Hello, Tasha.
Hello, Tasha.
Yeah.
And that's your task until you're promoted out of that task and do the next thing. So I want to see whether I can do that myself.
Yeah.
So then he started talking about business Wales.
Oh, okay.
And the Development Bank of Wales and things like that. Because the React funding, although you can't use it for startup costs for a business, you can use it for training and contact Business Wales and get them to give you a startup grant. So there's lots of different things, and he's kind of put weight to what it is.
Your ideas.
Yeah, to what I want to do next. And it's kind of made it more real.
Good.
And that's kind of the theme, and we'll get onto what you've done this morning.
Okay.
With your supervision. But isn't it amazing that when you talk to someone who's had very many of similar conversations with other people, that they're able to give you the confidence to be like, I'm going to do the next thing.
Yes, definitely.
And that was really important, really important phone call this morning.
Yeah.
So now I just need to figure out.
I had a feeling they'd be good. I felt it in my bones, Tom.
I think deep down I knew it was just like a procrastination kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which
I chivied you.
Yeah, which is a semi-move on what the second part of today's theme is. We have time. If not, we can talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is special. But we might talk about it on Thursday, but to do with self-awareness, which I know Dion requested in the comments yesterday.
She did.
Same
here, Bethan. Whenever someone says something, a song just goes there, as I'm sure you've noticed.
I am the same, and when I said it, I said I did the exact same thing in my head, Bethany, as well. So expect. You've probably noticed that the HelloTomDyer page has got more posts on it than ever before at the moment, and that's because I really want to help as many people as we can.
Definitely.
Using the experience I've got with acceptance and commitment therapy and solution focus, looking at rapid transformational therapy at the moment as well. I've provided the free values handbook as well as a bit of a starting point to see who might be interested in a bit of self-development.
Yeah, Dion's saying exciting times ahead, and Bethan's saying amazing. Sometimes it helps just talking your thoughts out loud to someone. I totally agree, Bethan. Yeah, exciting times, fantastic.
Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be moving on.
Lovely encouragement.
That is, and if you go to the website, you'll see, so that's HelloTomDyer.com. You'll see on the coaching tab, the one-to-one coaching, I've developed an 8-week plan as like an educational program to help people understand the core principles of acceptance and commitment therapy. So you can check that out. And yes, see if you want to be involved, see if someone else wants to be involved. We can do it all over Zoom or Skype or whatever.
And what's your main goal then of this then? What are your goals to get out of this?
So the goals, I want to become an independent coach.
And what are your goals for people who might be interested in this?
So for people that are interested, it's for people that might feel a little bit stagnant. They might feel judged by other people, that they're not necessarily respected, because that usually filters into kind of self-respect. Hello Scrinkle Mouse on Instagram. And it's for people that are feeling really stuck and they don't know where to go next. Most of my examples going back to it be to do with people with health problems. I know that I've mentioned this before, and Tracy has said that it would be good if you broadened out what I talk about to more health conditions. So chronic health conditions, and kind of getting out of your own way and believing that you are capable of doing things. So for those that are kind of stuck in the moment, they can't see what the next action is. They might feel a little bit like they're being taken advantage of or undermined by people in their social circle. And it's for people that want to know, I am who I am because I'm proud of who I am and my experiences, because all of our experiences make us uniquely extraordinary people. And it's to untap that and think, I'm actually going to achieve what I want to achieve. And that might not be an achievement goal that is kind of like you can tick the box. It might be, I just feel content in myself and I can manage
happy within your own skin.
Yeah, you can manage those intrusive thoughts because we all have them. I don't look pretty enough. I'm not clever enough. I'll look how well that person's doing on Instagram. But it's to help you separate yourself from those thoughts, because it's our own thoughts are the things that drag us down. Yeah,
totally. Liz is saying she's very proud of you. Bethan says, leading by example there, look after yourself so you can look after others. John says, an independent coach, you don't need no man. Wait, no, of course, you'll need clients.
I will need clients.
This is true, John. Very good point. Well done to Alf for the nudge and getting Tom to agree as well. Whatever you do, Tom, you'll succeed.
Thank you very much, Ma.
And Josh says, don't become your condition. You are more than that. It's part of you, but you are not part of it. I am what I am. That's the words.
Oh no.
Oh,
So I went off at 100 miles an hour talking about that. But
I can imagine you did.
Woo.
You have done here.
Well, no, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of bringing together all of my experiences, and I want to help as many people as possible. It'll start
That's
off
good.
initially on one-to-one or group work, and kind of what I'd like the long-term vision to be is kind of educational programs and going to consulting to help other businesses help their staff and help
Cool.
with change.
I think I'd be good at that.
I think so too. That's why we're here right now. So and it's amazing that from talking to a complete stranger over the telephone who was half an hour late can still get that.
Well, he
passion
gave you a
out
bit
of
of a fire in your belly.
Yes,
didn't he?
Reignited the passion,
Which is good because he asked the right questions.
He did.
And it's nice because going to self-awareness,
Mm-hmm.
you may know these thoughts and these feelings and, oh, maybe I'd be good at that, I'm not sure. But sometimes having an expert to help you in that field, it sort of triggered you to, oh, actually, I am good at that. And yeah, my experience would be really good for that.
Yeah.
And it sort of channels you then into other places. Hopefully more positive. Do you need social workers and counselling as part of your impact? Hell yeah, Josh.
100% yes.
Absolutely.
This is all linked.
What Tasha says sounds absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Tasha.
It's very nice.
So yeah, it is all part of a big master plan. As some of you may know, I read mainly non-fiction.
Yes.
It's all to do with kind of business development, personal development. And what's really cool about reading these books and attending kind of seminars and talking to people is that you learn maybe one or two golden nuggets that you didn't know before, but the rest of it is just self-affirming. And it's kind of, I am already doing that. I just didn't know that was the proper way.
Yeah.
And it's really great to talk to these people and think, oh, I actually did that the right way around.
It's like, I am good at that. I know I'm good at that. When often, especially in this day and age, you need that accreditation. You need that certificate to say, I can do it. I'm good at that. I can do it. So yeah.
Yeah, because one thing that was kind of freaking me out a little bit about coaching.
Oh, 100%, Josh. I'm all over that.
I completely agree.
That is what I want to do. I will not be tied down by nobody.
We are free, but need clients.
But we're nice people.
Yeah, like we genuinely want people to excel at whatever, at who they are. That's the main thing. So that's kind of been my morning. I wanted to talk to you people about that, because talking to others that might be doing what you're currently doing, going back to the books and the things that I listen to, it's all linked to find a mentor. Because if you found someone that's already trodden that path and has got that experience and those skills.
It's all about guidance, isn't it?
Exactly.
Advice and guidance is key.
You're more likely to succeed at whatever it is that you want to do. So that's my plan. And of course, you have mentorship and guidance.
I do. As
part of your current studies.
We have to, yes, indeed. You get allocated a specific assessor, either within your team or not actually within your team. Then you have a facilitator who supports you through that. And they're great because they're such a font of knowledge. And they have to be at least 2 years post-qualified. They do an actual assessor's course. Mm-hmm. And yeah, they're just great. I never knew I'd learned so much about theories.
You've got your little basket of theories as well.
Which is great. And it really makes you think about who you are, what your values are. Am I good at this? What do I need to improve on? And that's why it's so important having, if any of you do work, a supervision. Supervisions are so important for your own growth, for your organizational growth. It's just key. Personal growth. Mm-hmm. So, yeah,
there's a lot of people in work where you're required to have one-to-ones either every month or every 2 months. And a lot of people really fear them because they're usually very target-driven. Whereas I've always turned that on its head. And the one-to-one for me is the time where I'm going to be totally honest with you now. And these are the things that I'm doing well at. And these are the things that I need support and development on.
Not everybody has a very supportive boss, though, is the issue there.
That is the issue. And then you need to try and change the culture in that regard, or find other people that can supplement the manager's role, which is taskmaster.
And peer supervision. Josh has just, the theories are so good. We often chat about them to support each other's growth. Josh, I felt quite lost in the first 2 years of this degree because I didn't know anybody. I wasn't part of an organisation that had a few social work students with them. I didn't work with social workers. And having Josh being part of this degree and this world that we're in at the moment has just been so beneficial for each other as peer support and just generally being there to vent or to have a laugh with, but also for learning. It's been amazing. And that's why support networks are so key.
Yeah. And talking to support networks, Tom, Mr. Wu has mentioned, does Jojo Graham run a similar sort of service? So Jojo Graham, this is like a big plug for Jojo Graham. I am a member of her Simple Business Lounge.
Yes, he is.
To try and help me get this all started, not off the ground. I've also purchased her simple content cards, which is why one of the reasons why you're seeing more things from me on the page as well. They're kind of prompts to think what you're going to talk about over the week.
Good afternoon, Paul.
Hello,
I hope he
Paul.
is having a one-to-one review.
Hooray!
I hope it was beneficial for you, Paul.
I hope so. And yeah, so Jojo Graham, I am a member of a Simple Business Lounge. She's got these content cards, and it's a community of people that are all trying to build and help other people.
Yeah.
So I get to talk to them, similar to you've got Josh. I've got these people that I don't really know who I can shove a question out into Facebook.
Yeah.
And have a look, so that they all saw the values workbook before it was released on Facebook.
Yes, indeed, yes. 10 points for Gryffindor.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Oh, Bethan, I had a team leader who never had one-to-ones with me. So bad. Was always too busy and never really helped with training, and I was stuck in a bit of a rut and really unhappy because I wasn't confident on what I was doing. Now I'm supported by a great team leader who always has the time, even for little queries, much more confident now and happy. I'm so pleased to hear that, Bethan. It's so key to your upline to be supportive and nurturing. And I feel for anybody that doesn't have that.
It's so isolating and horrible.
Yeah.
So I've had managers.
Josh is in school, Jojo's youngest sister.
Tiny world.
It is.
I've had managers in the past who have been awful when it comes to talking about the role and about my place within the role. So I've always gone to other people, and as a result, people have come to me when they're in a similar situation to say, I don't know how I'm doing about this.
Yeah.
And it's just so nice to be like, no, you're doing that okay. Maybe you could look at these two options.
Yeah.
This is what I was telling the careers advisor earlier, is like, I'm very good at listening, synthesizing, and giving options.
Yeah.
I'll never tell someone what to do.
Hello, Sprinkle Mouse. I love the names on is it Instagram?
It is on
I love
Instagram.
it.
Sprinkle Mouse. Sprinkle Mouse has gone to. She's pushing an Arbonne brand again.
Ooh, good luck. Yeah, we have.
Yeah. So if you want some Arbonne stuff, go to Sprinkle Mouse on Instagram.
Totes.
So yeah, and then just go back to Jojo. So Jojo doesn't run like, it is a coaching business, but it's about people trying to build businesses. So there's lots of people with lots of fields there as well.
Okay.
Just to throw that out there.
Very good. Having a support network there, even if you may not need them, just knowing they're there makes a huge difference. I totally agree with you, Bethan. And usually from good top level support, you create a really good team around you anyway.
Yeah.
And then which creates really nurturing, best practice and things like that. So it just creates for an overall better organization, business, team. It's a lot better, I think.
It does. Culture is so important.
Thanks for joining us, Josh.
Thank you, Josh. And I don't know if he's still there, but tune in tomorrow.
Yes, Josh, you're joining us with Jessie.
Josh and Jessie are going live on this page tomorrow, and we're talking about
shame.
Everything shame. So yeah, tune in tomorrow at 1:00. It's still a cup of tea, or what did Welcome Wednesday?
Hey,
John called it.
It's a Welcome Wednesday.
Welcome Wednesday. We've got Josh and Jessie joining us tomorrow at 1:00. We've got, I think, Chrissy joining us 2 weeks tomorrow as well. So yeah, it's all very exciting to get them back on the show, because they did the show 2 weeks ago on resilience.
It's brilliant.
And it was so good.
Really interesting.
People were really open and vulnerable in what they were saying.
True, Liz, and motivation too. Yeah, if they're not interested, why should you be? I totally agree with that.
Yeah, because Dion said earlier, that's in reply to Dion. It knocks your confidence so much when you're
not supported and nurtured.
Yeah. It's horrible. And people leave managers, they don't leave organizations.
Fact.
And you do lose that sense of, perhaps, if I'm not good at this, I'm not good at anything. Yeah. And it really does filter out into the wider world if you don't feel supported.
Well, you don't want to go to work. That's awful. You spend most of your life in work, don't you?
Yeah, like we do. We spend more time with strangers than we do anywhere else.
That's why it's so important to build a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, shame tomorrow.
Yes.
Share if you want to, but don't feel you need to.
Yes.
If it's too emotional too much emotionally for you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh.
I'm sure that between the four of us who will be talking anyway, we'll be able to come up with our
I'm quite
interpretations of
sure
shame
our
as well.
fabulous people will hopefully share their wealth of experiences and knowledge as well.
Yeah. Sharing that wealth of experience and knowledge helps other people.
And it does.
There's a quote the other
Even
day.
if it's horrible and real life and really crappy, it's going to help somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
And I saw a quote yesterday on Instagram, which was, if you want to live life fully on this world, be of service to others. And through sharing our stories, we are that service to others. Because although people have not gone through the exact same circumstances as you, they've gone through maybe something similar.
Yeah.
And the fact that they can see someone else brave enough to talk about it means that they're brave enough to take one shuffle step forward and think, I can actually do something about this too.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bethan. It's going to fly.
I'm going to say that half hour is going to go by in a blink, as has this one.
Wow.
It is 30 minutes and 36 seconds already.
How does that happen?
I can't believe that we've been talking for half an hour. But yeah, and it was mainly me on Motormouth.
I think maybe you should just like slow the,
I'm so excited.
I know, but not everybody maybe can listen, like hear it,
Well, luckily, there will be snippets of these videos coming back out in the future. So you can rewatch. Also, the live stay on the page.
Yes, they do, which is great.
So by all means, you can go back, rewatch, re-listen. I might start drawing the audio out and put them on a podcast so people can listen to them whilst they're out and about, or
go for it. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Just like splatter all the social media platforms
everywhere. So that's the plan anyway. So if you know other people that might be interested,
I know, Bethan. I'll try.
Can't tame. I don't want to be tamed.
Hey, I'm not saying you need to be tamed. I'm just saying, just slow it down a little bit. The words that you're saying, just slow.
I know. I'm just
slightly.
I think I'm conscious that I knew that we'd run out of time today.
Has that ever bothered you before, really?
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, it does.
Often we go into like 40, 45 minutes.
Not often. Once a week, maybe. And the reason being is that I'm trying to be mindful of the people that are watching.
Totally.
It's like it's half an hour.
Yes.
Of which we've gone 2 minutes over at the moment.
Top of the cups too. Oh, John.
But yeah, I feel like I haven't really had a chance to read his comments as we normally do. So I'll be doing my usual comment thing afterwards anyway.
Which is very lovely.
Thank you.
That you take the time to do that.
I think it's really important to make sure.
Well, it is. I think it's very nice.
But thank you to...
And Dion said it's lovely to see you so excited.
Thank you, Dion.
You're very kind.
I almost feel, I do and I don't, but Dion didn't get to see me in my prime in Tenebus.
Oh, that's
where
sad.
I was proper, like, rocking around.
Yeah, but she's seeing you here. So how good is that?
I know, it's amazing.
And I've no doubt that we will see each other in the flesh.
In the flesh.
Real life.
Would people still be up for me to this? Probably this question for another day, but even if it was socially distant?
I don't think social distancing will be a thing in even a few months' time, to be perfectly honest.
Okay. Because this meeting of minds is going to happen.
Yeah, totally.
I hope people are aware of this.
Saying, yes!
Yes! Woo! Oh, there you go.
So yeah, I wouldn't worry about that.
I was just checking.
Chill the beans, you're fine.
Chill the beans. I didn't, but it's lovely to see it here. Thank you, Dion. On that note, go forth into this Tuesday. It is trying to lighten up here.
It is.
Enjoy the rest of the day. Lauren, I hope lifeguard duty carries on going well. Our pool is freezing cold at the moment. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. with Josh and Jessie. Josh being social work.
Whoop, whoop. Shall we meet in Dome? Sure, we could do, Tom.
Oh yeah, we can get our eyes tested at the same time. So social work.
Let me stop at Castle Coch just to check that my eyesight is good.
So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with Josh, who is a social work student, along with Abigail, and Jessie, qualified counsellor, and we're going to be talking shame. But this isn't how we want to end. We're going to end with a jolly goodbye.
That's not how you mime in the flesh.
What's that?
Paul.
This is not.
Funny. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much, everybody.
There you go. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Keep waving.
Keep
smiling.
waving.
Oh, good, that's ended.